Welcome back. Now, police in Johannesburg are investigating the killing of popular South African radio and club DJ Warrick Stock, widely known as DJ Warras. The 40-year-old was reportedly was shot by unknown gunmen while parking his vehicle in the Johannesburg Central Business District on Tuesday. Police say investigations are ongoing, but no arrests have been made so far. The killing has once again drawn attention to South Africa's persistent gun violence problem and growing concerns over public safety. Joining us now, Crezane Bosch, Member of Parliament and Gauteng Shadow MEC for Safety. Crezane, you're welcome. Thank you very much for joining us this afternoon. Gun violence, how serious is gun violence in South Africa at the moment, and what recent data best illustrates the impact in communities?
Well, the problem of gun violence in South Africa is extremely severe. Firearms are the most used weapon when it comes to murders and that leads to homicides. Some of the recent analysis that has been done in the country has shown that 42% of all murders and 58% of attempted murders just in this last quarter was done through gun violence, and lethal weapons. So this just shows that there is, that apart from the fact that there are dozens of murders taking place on a daily basis, there's approximately 63 murders per day. So that is more than one per hour. Shows that, that gun violence is a severe problem. And even if you had to consider some of the recent incidents, especially when it comes to orchestrated crime in the country, and people that has turned as state witnesses who have now, and people that's activists and coming out strongly against crime, crime elements, criminal elements in the country, that they become victims of crime themselves at the end of the day.
Crezane, DJ Warras' killing is regarded high profile, and I'm wondering exactly how safe South Africans feel, regular South Africans, how safe they feel going about their daily lives.
Well, incidents like this that happened to DJ Warras, it just shakes public confidence once again. I mean, we had a very similar incident with a state witness in the last 2 weeks who was killed brutally outside his house. Last week we had a person that was a security guard in a community assisting with community patrols who was killed in Pretoria. And, incidents like this with DJ Warras just shows how many South Africans are really living in fear on a daily basis, too scared to come out, too scared to speak up against crime, because when will they be next? This is a severe problem, and in fact, that majority of our communities in South Africa have just lost complete confidence in the police and in the system, in the judicial system.
Crezane, I see gaps here. I'm wondering exactly what the justice system is doing to investigate and also prosecute gun violence or gun-related crimes in South Africa. It seems not enough. Am I correct?
Yes, no, there is definitely significant gaps that needs urgent attention. In short, while there is laws that exist to prosecute gun-related crimes, enforcement and successful prosecution lags behind. So you consistently need to look at those prosecutions and the prosecution rate. And that just shows that the courts are completely overwhelmed. A lot of these cases are thrown out. South Africa does have strong legislation like the Firearms Control Act, but the persistent circulation of these illegal firearms and the lack of forensic capacity just shows that there is a need for urgent intervention, and that there is a lot of gaps, especially when it comes to the justice system, where perpetrators will continue to operate with impunity.
Well, let's hope that these gaps are filled in then, Crezane. Thank you very much for joining us for our 3 p.m. bulletin. Thank you.
Pleasure. Bye-bye.